Joining me now is Richard Mavrogeanes, who is president and founder of VBrick Systems. Richard, your technology, tell me how it's enabling the imaging we're seeing out of the war, this kind of technology.
Well, what VBrick does is take live video, analog video from cameras or from various video sources and codes it into the MPEG standard, MPEG-1, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, and delivers it over IP to an infinite number of desktops. So any video asset that the government has or that you have, people that want to view live television on the desktops can do that instantly. And importantly, they can view it on any number of desktops that they have inside an enterprise network. So
what kind of numbers can you share with us about how the viewership has spiked since the Iraq War kicked in?
Actually, we don't keep viewer statistics. The player that we offer is free, so there's thousands and thousands of downloads of the player off of our website. But we also deliver it on disk along with our product, so the number of players that are out there is pretty hard to figure out. Certainly, we know how many of the VBrick appliances we've delivered, and that's in the multiple thousands. In terms of actual viewership, this tends to be mostly inside enterprise networks, inside private networks. It is broadband, true broadband. So people are viewing this video, and we really don't know how many viewers are viewing at any one time.
All right, so it's not like webcast numbers that we see from websites.
No, it's not like webcasting.
You've got a new version of the VBrick technology coming out. Currently, you're on MPEG-1 and MPEG-2 compression. You're going to MPEG-4.
Right.
What's that going to enable?
Well, MPEG-4 lowers the required bandwidth. So this new product called VBXcast allows you to stream this video directly on the internet. It also allows you to stream it at lower bandwidths inside your local area network. But very importantly, it allows everybody to become a webcaster. With a simple appliance, you just plug it into your network, and it streams directly on the internet at cable and DSL speeds with very, very high quality.
Now, people are familiar with video cards that go into their PCs. This technology, is it related to that at all?
Yeah, I guess it's somewhat related. At the end of the day, we're all interested in taking video and delivering it on a network. The difference between a VBrick appliance and like a video capture card you put in the server has to do with the simplicity of it. It just always works, and of course, there's the reliability. I don't think that servers are often the best choice of a reliable product.
Is there a fairly narrow audience of people who would want this kind of technology? What kind of businesses are using it?
Well, it runs the gambit. When we started this, we thought that the primary application was going to be education. Teachers trying to reach homebound students, for example, or even video on demand inside classrooms. Well, what we found is that the Wall Street, for example, is some of our biggest customers, guys like Morgan Stanley, and throughout Wall Street, not unlike yourselves, who have a need to view live video, television, on your desktops, particularly in times like this when people are interested in seeing what's going on. A good example would be in the White House. In the White House, prior to deploying this sort of technology, when there was a world event, the National Security Council staff would have to jump up from their desks, run down the hallway, go to a conference room, and go look at a TV, right, see what's going on. Now they can view those world events from various video sources live right on their desktops. That's also valuable for Wall Street, insurance firms, and the list goes on, the number of people that are interested in live video.
So if the area of the war coverage is so critical, where are some of the ways you could tell us that this technology is being used to bring pictures back from a crisis zone like that?
Well, we don't really know, to be honest with you, specifically how the government is using it. We shipped and continue to ship a large number of products into Kuwait, into CECOM. And we do know that they're being used to deliver live video directly to desktops, PCs, laptops that the soldiers all have nowadays. We also know that the products are used extensively in terrorist training, for example, at Fort Benning, and for what do they call it, battlefield simulation at China Lake in California and elsewhere. So there's a number of case studies actually posted on our website where people can learn more about some of those applications.
And finally, as this technology rolls out wider and wider, do employers have concerns when you go to them that this turns into a distraction for employees, depending on what is being shown and streamed?
Well, the employer has full control over what it is that they're going to see. Some employers may choose to say, gee, only between the hours of noon and 1 o'clock are we going to allow, normal television on the desktop. Moreover, what they find is that the CEOs of corporations are interested in delivering live CEO casts and live messages to all of their employees worldwide. Certainly, MPEG-2 DVD quality inside an enterprise network, but now with MPEG-4 over their VPN, over the internet, and these CEOs could reach all of their employees with one compelling message at the same time.
Thanks, Richard. I'm Brian Cooley. We've been talking to Richard Mavrogeanes, who's president and founder of VBrick Systems. Thanks for joining us. CNET Radio has changed, and now it's more direct. I'm Brian Cooley, here announcing CNET Radio Direct, tech audio news daily to your desktop, laptop, or palm top in a small high-fidelity audio file. You listen when you want, where you want, and it's available now. Go to cnetradio.com and sign up today.